Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. Now, Joe Lee. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Line drive for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And now the switch-hitting catcher, Robert Cox. Here's the payoff pitch. In there, picks up the K. And that ends the inning. Very fired up after that. Next to hit, Joe Lee. This is a prime opportunity right here. That one fouled off. Lee competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. Serious jam with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's gunning for the strikeout first, and then he needs to try and get a grounder for the double play. Tall task. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge K there. So with a runner at second and 1 away at the plate, Joe Lee, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Great pitch to get a swing like that. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And it falls! The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. 1 gone, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Robert Cox. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. And now the first baseman, Alberto Tejada. One-two now. Fly ball out to right. Waddell settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. So 2 down. And here at the plate, Taylor Madlock. This one in the air to right. And it drops in. Digging in, Joe Lee. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. Foul ball there. Now a bunt towards third. On to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work, and they get the out. 1 out and 2 on. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Lee.
Hey! 0-1.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. He'll score 2. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Now up, Robert Cox. And ball 4.
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
And here's the first baseman, Alberto Tejada. Now the 1-2 pitch. Into center. And it drops in. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. And now the first baseman, Luis Costa. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now a chance for Steve Lyons.
Yeah! That's outside. Nope.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Got it. One gone, bottom half of the first. Gordon Cox now at the plate. In the air, out towards right center.
Got it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Stepping in, Ruben Costa.
All one.
In the air to the right. It's pretty deep.
I got it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the second inning here at Chase Field. No score. Next up, Joe Lee. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Cox tossed to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit. Bottom half of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Kevin Gomez.
Ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Way inside.
1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-2 now. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's great hitting at the plate. With a splitter inside, you have to keep your hands so tight to your body if you're going to drive it like that.
That's a ball.
Brian Franco, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one fouled off. The 1-1 offering.
That's a ball.
Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. Bottom half of the second
Ball,
inning.
that's out.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
That's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. Next up, the designated hitter, Mark Gunter.
Counts 1-0.
1 out and the base is empty. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Great pitch to
1
get a
ball,
swing
1
like
strike.
that. Swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to left field. Morris. 2 down. Keith Kingman getting ready to hit. This one ripped but foul to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Right through there for the strikeout. 3rd out. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it leaves the yard, and it gave him the lead. We've played 2 innings, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Manny Morales. Late swing fouled it off.
One and one. Ball 2.
This one popped up.
That's mine. That's mine.
Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Anthony Sanchez. Swing and a foul straight back. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch.
Aye.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Tejada under it. And there are 2 down. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Back to the top of the order here. And now, Steve Lyons. Struck out swinging the first time.
0-1. Aye.
That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty
1 ball,
pitch to hit
2 strikes.
in the dirt. That one
Ball,
misses
that's
low.
down.
Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. That one
got
misses.
3-2.
What a take with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We move on to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. The batter now, Joe Lee. Hit into a double play the first time around. Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And now, Alberto Tejada. You may be wondering just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives. Makes the grab.
Out.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're midway through. Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the shortstop, Gordon Cox.
ball, that's low.
Way high
2-0.
with that one. Big spot now. He's fallen behind 2-0 and really needs to show better command on this pitch.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. So digging in, Ruben Costa. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Drops into the glove. And now the right fielder, Kevin Gomez. Picked up an RBI the last time up.
Ball
Still
one,
their
no
only
strikes.
run of the game so far. Runner at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. There's a ball. Throw there, safe. That
Ball
misses.
3.
And that's ball 3. With
3-0.
first base open, the hitter might be expecting a quick walk, but you have to stay ready in case a hittable pitch comes over. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Brian Franco, went down on strikes the first time through. That's a slider for a strike. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. And now the DH, Mark Gunter. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Inning over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We've played 4 full, all tied. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and here at the plate, Keith Kingman. Hit hard on a line. And there's 1 down. Manny Morales digs in now. Fly to left the first time.
Aye.
That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Close, but ruled a ball. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Fires to first. Now launches a throw way high. And it's gonna wind up out of play. Runner at second, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Anthony Sanchez. Popped out in foul ground first time through.
1-0.
1-0 pitch. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Now a pop-up on the infield.
You go.
2 down. At the plate, Steve Lyons. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Counts
That
1-0.
curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly.
1-1.
This to third, Cervantes. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing else. 5 innings down, 4-1. Next is the designated hitter, Joe Lee. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Pretty
Ball
far
1.
inside and gets out of the way. That'll back him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. And there's one away. Back here in the desert, and here is Gordon Cox. Fouled off left side. On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Handles the chance. Will do it alone. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Lee, done for the day. Great performance. They turn things over to the southpaw, Lawrence Burrell. A runner on second to deal with. Lee, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1's the count.
Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. Turned on, but foul wide of third. I think he may need to take a new plan of attack after that breaking ball got crushed foul. He may have gotten away with one there. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. 2 outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Alberto Tejada. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground, out to short, Cox. There with plenty of time, inning over. They pick up a run. Joe Lee will hit next. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Base hit into right center. Coming around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. So up next, Alberto Tejada. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch for the 2nd out. Steps on the bag. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 2 runs. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Collects. And that's the ball game. Lee with a solid 2-way performance in this ball game. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. Stepping in, Joe Lee. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. They leave one. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jason Spencer. On the ground to first. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Chance at a 3-bagger. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Joe Lee. On the ground to third. Handles the chance. On to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joe Lee. Ground ball to second base. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a... So digging in, Francisco Sosa. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the air, right field, and it falls! Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, all tied up at 3. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. And now the right fielder, Joe Lee.
Yeah!
That's an uncharacteristic chase. He
0-1's
usually
the
lays
count.
off pitches off the plate like that. This one in the air to right. Sosa on the way over. Makes the grab. They limit the damage here. We're in extras here. And now at the plate, Francisco Sosa. And a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Around second now, going for third. That is an RBI triple. Back here in the desert, now it's the right fielder, Joe Lee. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
0-1.
At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Tying run waits at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's
No
perfect
ball, 2
slider
strikes.
placement from him, down and in. At the plate, he probably read fastball out of the hand, but then it took a turn on him. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the third baseman, Claudio Cervantes. The winning run on second base.
Hey, where you driving?
And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings. And the final.
With the 24th pick of the 9th round, The Atlanta Braves select Joe Lee, a two-way player from the East region.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think
What a milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. And now the right fielder, Joe Lee. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Foul ball there. Lee, now in the pro ranks after he got drafted out of high school and bypassed college. Missed
Ball,
inside with the
inside.
curveball. That's a strike. And the count 1-2. That's a
One ball,
bullet
two
dodged
strikes.
out there on the mound. He left that curveball floating high in the zone. I doubt he goes back to that one right away. Waddell leading off first with 2 away. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but Theo Gillen, the next to hit. Kicks and delivers. This one is labeled. It's back there. And it's gone. The book on this pitcher is that he relies heavily on the sinker, and he placed that one well down in the zone. Credit to the batter. He got the bat there right on time to connect with a good swing path, and that got him the home. That's great location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. Fights it off. We'll see another. And 1-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Now a flare off the bat. Fair ball. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Not a rocket off the bat, but doesn't always have to be to get a hit. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, Joe Lee. Here's a fly to left. The left fielder under it. And there's 1 away. Man on at first. Next up for the Biscuits, number 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Around second on his way to third. Can't come up with it. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. Comes through with the RBI. He put a great... So 2 on and 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Willie Vasquez. Fly ball down the line. Lee glides to the left. Reaches over the wall and got it. 2 runners left stranded. But now it's the right fielder, Joe Lee. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. The Biscuits use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lee. Top half of the second from Montgomery. He's hitless going into his second Double-A game, and I'm sure he's thinking now would be a good time to get that batting average off the runway. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. This one to right. Auer on the move towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Puts this one in the air down the line. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. In the air, right field, well hit. That one's back there. Out of here. When the pitcher throws a breaking ball over the inside half of the plate, it's all too easy for a hitter to get there early and pull it foul. He did a good job that time to stay square with his mechanics and keep it fair for a homer. Base hit, center field. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And he can check first double-A hit off his to-do list. That's gotta feel good. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, number 8.
Chandler Siegel.
Right side, Murray. On the run, spinning through to first. There's one. And they almost caught the runner, but back in time safely.
The batter, the first baseman, Drew Compton.
2 away and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Drew Compton.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Rolls away a little bit. One-two pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. The left fielder under it. And that's that. Runner left stranded. It's a 5-0 game. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Biscuits, number 2. Swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. He turns and heads for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game.
Cut three.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Lee, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the
No
AB.
balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first, 1 away. The next
Ball
offering
1.
misses, and that's ball 1. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. And now the right fielder, Joe Lee. Late swing, fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off, he was late. Off the
Ball
mark
1.
there, ball 1. It's rare to
1
see a
ball, 2
minor
strikes,
leaguer
get
take
down.
an 0-2 fastball when it's that close to being a strike. He clearly knows the zone very well. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Nobody on and
The
2
batter,
outs.
the first
And here's the
baseman,
first baseman, Drew Compton.
Compton.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Lee with a special moment in this one, collecting his first hit at